Hi everyone, welcome to this quick tutorial. Today, I'll show you how to update payroll settings in Workyss. Start by going to the Settings menu. Click on Payroll Settings. The first tab, Salary Components, lets you define salary items such as basic pay, allowances, bonuses, deductions, and insurance contributions. To create a new salary component, click the Add New Salary Component button. Enter the salary component name. For this example, I will enter Basic Salary. Next, select the component type. Choose Earnings, since basic salary is part of the employee's pay. Choose Fixed as the value type. This means the employee receives the same amount each pay period. Enter the monthly component value. For example, enter $3,000 per month. The other fields, weekly, bi-weekly, and semi-monthly, will be filled in automatically. Then click Save. Using the same process, you can add other salary components. For this example, I will create two additional components, transport allowance and tax deduction. Once you have added all the required components, review the list to make sure each one has the correct component type, value type, and amount. You can edit or delete a component at any time if needed. Next, click on Salary Groups tab. A salary group combines multiple salary components into one payroll structure, such as basic salary, transport allowance, and income tax. To create a new salary group, click the Add New Salary Group button. Enter a name for the salary group. For this example, I will use Standard Employee Salary. Click Assign Salary Components and select Basic Salary, Transport Allowance, and Tax Deduction. Then click Save. This group can now be used when setting up employee payroll information. Next, click on Salary TDS tab. TDS stands for Tax Deducted at Source. It lets you set tax rates based on an employee's annual salary range. Click on Add New Salary TDS button. For this example, I will enter 0 in the annual salary from field and 50,000 in the annual salary up to field. Then, I will enter 10 as the salary percent and click Save. The new Salary TDS rule will now be added to the list. Using the same process, you can add more TDS rules for other salary ranges, such as $50,001 to $100,000 at 15% and $100,001 to $150,000 at 20%. Click on Salary TDS Status button. For this example, I will enter $5,000 as the minimum annual salary for TDS to apply. Next, select the financial year start month. For this example, I will select April. Turn the toggle on to activate Salary TDS calculations for your company. And click Save. Next, click on Salary Payment Method tab. The Salary Payment Method tab lets you manage the payment methods used to pay employees, such as bank transfer, cash, check, or PayPal. Click on Add New Salary Payment Method button. Enter the name of the payment method. For example, you can enter cryptocurrency payment, then click Save. You can also edit or delete existing payment methods from the list at any time. Next, click on Salary Slip Data tab. The Salary Slip Data section lets you choose which employee details appear on payslips, such as employee ID, department, job title, bank details, or tax ID. You can use this section to include important employee information on payslips, making them clearer and easier to verify. First, let's add a custom field in the employee form. For example, create a custom field called Tax ID. You can find the full process in Tutorial 15, Custom Fields. When you return to Salary Slip Data, you will see the Tax ID field available to select. The Tax ID field will now be included on employee payslips. Since there are no employees with a Tax ID yet, no Tax ID information will appear until you add it to an employee profile. Next, click on Payroll Currency Setting tab. Choose the currency, for example, US dollar, then click Save. And that's it. You now know how to manage payroll settings in Workyss. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow our channel for more tutorials.